welcome to a Monday on the Owatonna Today Show. It is November 18th. We are halfway through the month of November already, a very busy month, and it's going to be reflected in our shows with our guests that we do have on the Owatonna Today Show. Thank you for joining us, taking time out from your busy day. We know a lot of you do catch us on Charter Channel 8, where we can be seen 6 days a week throughout the day. We're also on Facebook as well as blip.tv. And don't forget, we're out there on YouTube as well. Just enter the date of the specific program that you would like to see. Also, we do want to mention that if you like a particular program on Facebook, you will be entered into our drawing to win a pair of tickets to see the Steele County Blades hockey team. And as always, the Owatonna Today Show welcomes any questions or comments you may have, as well as ideas for programs or guests. All you need to do is email us at the owatonnatoday.com, or you can give our producer Leanne a call at 390-5751. And we also would like to welcome back to the show the Advocates for Developmental Disabilities as a supporter of the Owatonna Today Show. And starting us out, our first segment, we're going to be talking about the Women's Club charity event as it's getting toward that time of year. They are a mainstay in social season when December rolls around. Joanne Lockner and Cory Peters will be our guests. And then in our second segment, the OEA had their 25-year teacher banquet, and we talked with some of those teachers as well. So please stay with us as we take this break, and we'll come back and we'll be talking to some of the women from the Women's Club.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltfett of Horizon Eye Care Professionals, eye care you can trust. We're proud supporters of Owatonna Today.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Kick off your holiday season with Advocates for Developmental Disabilities 23rd Annual Festival of Trees, Friday, November 22nd at 7 p.m. at the Steele County History Center. The gala is a festive evening of sparkling trees, live and silent auctions, and delectable hors d'oeuvres and desserts, all wrapped in a gift package of goodwill. Tickets are available at Cashwise, Hy-Vee, and Kotke's, or by calling 451-9769. Put some merry in your holidays by attending AD's Festival of Trees Gala, Friday, November 22nd. Hope to see you there.
We are talking the Women's Club charity event now with Cory Peters and Joanne Lockner. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
And you've been busy planning this annual event for many, many years. It's been going on in Owatonna. Do you have any idea how many years it's been?
I'm going to say probably 47, 48 since the mid-60s.
Yeah.
The Owatonna Women's Club was formed in 1962, so they might have had one that very first fall. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And it's changed over the years. Places and that have changed too. So first of all, why don't you tell us where and when it is going to be for someone who may not have heard just yet?
Well, it's Saturday night, November 23rd. It's at the Eagles Club, 7 to 11. You may get tickets from any member or at Kotke's for $25 or at the door for $30. And it's really a fun night. We have Coda playing, and I'll let Cory tell you a little bit about Coda.
Coda, all right.
Coda, yes. They're from the Twin City area. It's two musicians that sound like a small big band. Scott Dorff plays several saxophones, and Malcolm Anderson is the keyboardist, and they play a variety of music. They've got 5 CDs out, and I think they're working on a 6th one. Actually, how we obtained them for this year was last November. They were a program for Women's Club, and we had 2 or 3 people that came up to me afterwards saying, see if you can get them for the charity event in 2013. So that's what we did.
Okay, what type of music do they play? Is it basically like big band, or do they play, 50s, 60s? Or?
They can play anything. We pretty much at the program, I would say, Cory, was probably more the big band.
Okay.
But they did say when we talked to them about doing the charity event, They said they could really do anything. If somebody wanted a polka, they could do that.
Okay.
And
Or a waltz, they could
probably
do that too?
that.
Yes. So we'll have a variety of music. They'll be putting on 2 little shows during the evening, and then they'll be playing music for dancing in between.
Okay, so I imagine the shows, they'll be playing more to show off their expertise on their instruments and then showcase that. Well, because I see on the poster, they're rather young looking, so to play big band, they're going back a little while, they probably did brush up on that. So yes, hold the poster.
Oh.
So we can
They
see that Leanne get a
they
shot
have
at
been
that.
playing, I think, about 15 to 20 years together.
Really, they don't look that old. Now, also, this is called the Women's Club Charity Event.
Yes.
And it is a charity event because your proceeds go to different nonprofits in the community. Each year, it's different nonprofits, right?
Yes.
Who are the recipients this year?
Well, we have a committee that works very hard to look over all the people who apply. And it can be a very hard decision because so many people are worthy of it. But this year, the proceeds will be for the Steele County Clothesline,
All right.
Infants Remembered in Silence, and also Grandparents for Education. And so those are the 3 recipients this year. So we're hoping that they'll all be at the event to be introduced.
They're 3 very different
They are.
nonprofits as well. And because I'm sure you get, well, with the economy the way it is, and a lot of people that even though they get United Way funding, you have to, check every source you can elsewhere. So it's nice that you have this event.
And this year, I believe 2 of the 3 recipients have been cut from the United Way funding.
That's right. 2 of the 3.
I think so.
All right.
One for sure, but
Yes.
maybe 2.
So this is very vital for that.
Yes.
Now, is there a certain number of tickets available, so you need to rush and get yours if there's a limited amount of seating?
No, tickets are available, as Joanne said, at Cocky Jewelers and from any Women's Club member, but they are also available at the door, and we plan
so you
for
do-
that.
all right.
We plan.
And what, besides the entertainment and the music, is there a meal served as well?
We do serve a hot sandwich buffet midway during the evening.
Oh, buffet.
That is included in the ticket price. We also, the last couple years, have had advanced seating at tables. People can reserve tables for an additional amount, table of 8.
If they want to sit with friends or
Friends
Yeah, sure.
and prior, priority seating
Sure.
so that they can
Okay,
see
that's
the
a good
entertainment.
idea. Yeah.
Well, it is, and when we sell these tables, those are complete profit.
Okay.
It's like $10 per person, so $80 per table, and that's complete
But your
profit.
tickets are $25, so this would be $10 extra.
Yes.
If you want to do that.
And
What
we
a
do
great
have several
idea.
tables that we have sold already. We still have some available. They can give me a call at 451-2103 before Friday if they're interested in purchasing another table. We do have some available.
And for those of you who have been to the Eagles Club, you'll probably the stage will probably be on the east
East wall.
and that, so it's around the outside when you come in. And of course, there'll be a cash bar available where someone likes
Of course.
to celebrate,
Yes.
be festive
Of
with
course,
the season.
yes.
And there also will be popcorn available throughout the evening.
Okay, so now this is how many years have you had this format of it?
About 6. It started, like I say, at the Elks and Eagles Club. Years ago, it was at even Cedar Mall for a few years. It was out at the Monterey many years, and then it was at the Country Club for many, many years, and with the dinner included. And then the last 6 or 7 years, we have been down at the Eagles Club and had it a little bit more informal. It used to be a very
right. It's more
formal
casual.
event. Formal wear for women and a lot of tuxedos for men.
Yes.
Yes.
It was kind of the social event of
It really
Owatonna.
was. It really was. But people get busy, and there's so many more events that you can't take every one of them in. So people probably have to choose, and dressing up may not be their thing right now.
And that's why we changed it to November. It used to be the first weekend in December.
right.
And I just conflicted with so many other events that we decided to move it the weekend prior to Thanksgiving, hoping that our attendance would improve. And it has been very
And
good.
Thanksgiving is late this year, so
It is.
Yeah, that's that. So there's other events going on that Friday and another one on Saturday. There's just so many things, and then in December it's busy as well. But now we talked beforehand. You said your membership has gone down. How about your attendance at the event? Has that gone down from when it was affordable at the mall and that?
I think attendance was limited in the past, at least at the country
Space.
club. But we do can accommodate up to 250 people. So
that's a very good amount.
So we hopefully get around 200, 225, somewhere in there. Not everyone that purchases tickets are members anyway. We encourage our members to purchase tickets even if they don't plan to attend.
But it's open to the public. You want to have a fun evening.
Yes, it is.
It is a fun evening. It really is.
I should emphasize you do not have to be members to attend.
No.
And also, if I understand right, the recipients of your funds now can reapply and be eligible in a few years again. Once you had it, you're not necessarily over and done. You can reapply it somewhere down the line again if you need to.
In 3 years. It's a 3-year window. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so we've had several organizations that have been recipients at different times, but they do have to wait another 3 years to apply. The other thing is we have several corporate sponsors that donate money to us to give to the recipients, and they also are sent complimentary tickets, and hopefully some representatives from those companies will attend also.
That's a great idea.
And we also recognize them at the door. There's a poster with their name, so they get credit that way, too.
Now, for someone who has been thinking about maybe being a member of the Women's Club, and it's okay, maybe I will this year, what can they do to join and become a member? And you have your meetings once a month.
It's every at first of the month, first Thursday of every month, September through May, except for January. And it's at 1 o'clock at St. John's Church. And you may just come if you'd like as a guest, or a lot of times we as members will invite people to come and see our program, and it's always in the newspaper too, the program, and it'll always give you a number to call if you're interested.
You have like a luncheon and a program, right?
It's usually a program and then maybe just like a tea or dessert, but then we have a made luncheon, and that is with entertainment.
That's a nice event too.
Yes, it is.
And people are welcome to join any time during the year.
Yes.
The dues are prorated as to the time of the year that they join.
Okay, so once again, ladies, where and when and what can we expect?
Saturday, November 23rd, 7 to 11 at the Eagles Club here in Owatonna with Coda playing and the Hot Sandwich Bar.
Hot Sandwich Bar,
the
and
buffet.
the dress is casual.
Yes.
And tickets are available at Kotke Jewelers or by calling a member. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So, we thank you and we wish you great success.
Well, thank you.
We're looking forward to it. Hopefully the weather will cooperate.
It's supposed to. It is supposed to. So thank you.
We're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back. And then our guests are going to be we're going to be seeing a pre-filmed video with the OEA 25-year teacher banquet. That's right after this break, so please don't go away.
Hello, I'm Sean McNulty. And I'm Deb Gillard with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House, and Clarebridge of Owatonna. And we are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Don't let the cold winter weather stop you from exercising. Keep up your fitness program at the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center. We offer a variety of different membership packages available on daily, monthly, and yearly basis. We also have a variety of programs and services to help the newest of members get started and to help those who have been around for a while improve on what they are doing. The Tennis and Fitness Center participates in insurance reimbursement programs with a variety of different insurance providers that could make you eligible for up to $20 credit each month. For more information about the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center, call us at 444-4290.
Everyone deserves opportunities to have a good life, a quality education that leads to a stable job, enough income to support a family through retirement, and good health. But the reality is, many children fall behind, many families are struggling, and many others are in poor health. United Way's goal is to find long-term solutions. Thanks to a grant from the Otto Bremer Foundation, we're hosting community conversations this year to address these issues. If you'd like to join us, please call our office.
Hi, I am Dr. Amy Swain from Amy Swain Hearing Centers, and for more than 20 years I have been helping people hear better. It has been a very rewarding experience, but so many people put off getting help with their hearing. Clients often tell me they wish they had started wearing hearing aids sooner, as their quality of life was improved so much with better hearing. Call me today at 1-800-804-3361 for a free hearing test at Amy Swain Hearing Centers of Owatonna, Austin, and Waseca. That's 1-800-804-3361, where Dr. Amy Swain wants everyone to hear better.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Have you talked to your teen about marijuana lately? Maybe you should. Regular marijuana use can sap a teen's motivation to learn. Users do not live up to their potential and drop out of positive activities. Marijuana affects memory and learning and stays in your system for weeks. Marijuana also affects judgment and perception. Reaction time when driving is reduced by 41% after smoking 1 joint and 63% after smoking 2, affecting the safety of your teen and other drivers on the road. You need to talk to your teen about the effects of marijuana use. It's not just a harmless high. For more information, please contact the Steele County Safe and Drug-Free Coalition.
Hi, this
and
is
we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. I am Shelley Whitehead. We are here at the OEA Banquet, and I have Ellen with me. Hello, Ellen.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Great.
Now, how long have you been teaching here in Owatonna?
Oh, I think officially 18 years.
So you know the people pretty well?
Yes, I do. I've worked with many of them.
It's a good thing. Well, and we're at the OEA Banquet. What is the OEA Banquet? What is this about?
Well, OEA is Owatonna Education Association, and they started this banquet many years ago to honor our 25 and 30-year teachers. And for a while, there were several years that it was dropped, and then Karen Kroll, who did my position that I'm doing now, started it back up again, just because she felt that we should do this, and it's important to honor teachers who have put that much time and effort into our district. So we do that, but tonight's banquet is members that are invited to come and just enjoy company and enjoy each other and honor those who deserve that. So
I think oftentimes we feel like teachers aren't as appreciated as we would hope they would be. But what's the difference between a teacher appreciating a teacher and maybe a parent coming up and thanking a teacher? How's that a little bit different?
I mean, both are very important. I appreciate both so much. But just to have a colleague come in and just be there and represent other teachers and just want to be here to honor someone, I think is really important. And it says a lot about what we do. And it's not always an easy job. So for us to come together and just enjoy the evening and socialize and just kind of let loose a little, it's kind of nice. So.
Well, along with the 25 and 30-year teacher awards, you also have a Friend of Education. Talk to me a little bit about that award.
Well, each year we want to honor someone in our community. It can be a person or a business or whatever that has really put a lot of effort and time into our school district working with kids. And this year we have Mary Overly Olson, our trash queen, and she's worked a lot with first and second graders talking about recycling, and she's done a great job over the years, and the kids love it when she comes in. And but each year we do pick someone that has contributed a lot in our district, and she just retired this year, and so we wanted to make sure we honored her for all her service.
As people are looking at the teachers and the group of people that you are, what's one thing that you think that maybe you'd like the public to know? I know we interact with them in a way, but not really. What's one thing you'd really like to know about teachers and the hard work that they put into their students?
I think, for the most part, we really do as a conglomerate group that we do put a lot of time and effort, and we really want the best for kids. And we really are trying to get them the support they need or whatever they need to succeed. And I think as an overall group, you would see that if you came into any of our classrooms. And we welcome parents to come in and things like that and see what we're doing. So I think that's really important, that we are trying to help their child succeed and do their best.
So tonight you have the 2 honorees who are getting the 25-year award. You have your friend. And what else will you be doing here tonight?
Well, that's pretty much what we do, is honor our 2, Shelley Goldberg and Mas Fukushima. Both have been here for 25 years. And then Friend of Education. We also have our Rita Redding Scholarship winners that will receive their scholarship tonight. So, and then the rest of the time we just socialize and have fun together.
Because I imagine at school, while you do have some downtime, it's still, what am I have to do next? What's the next thing I have to do?
Mm-hmm. For the banquet?
Well, at school, when you don't have time to socialize like you will here.
Right. You're always, if we are socializing in the hall, it's, what are we going to work on next? What do we need to do? And yes, we do have some fun, but it is kind of always, in the forefront of our minds.
Oftentimes when we're here, we love to talk to the honorees, but they're not here today. So I know you can't talk a lot about them, but would you mind just telling us a little bit about each of the honorees that will be getting an award at another time, I suppose?
Yeah, well, Mass Fukushima has taught PE in our district for 25 years, obviously, and then Shelley Goldberg has taught in the elementary for that same amount, and just very hard workers and great people, and I haven't had the privilege to work with either one of them, but just known them on more of a friendly association, but just very nice people, and it's nice to honor them. We wish they could have been here.
I appreciate your time today. We're going to actually be speaking with Mary Overly Olson. Mary, we're going to have to switch you out. Would you mind? You look beautiful.
Well, thank you very much. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm so honored tonight.
You're not wearing your outfit, though. Your trash queen.
I'm not wearing it. No, I
You've
kind of
retired
gave that
it.
up. I've retired it. Yes.
You have been working with the school districts. For how many years have you been working in the school districts, doing the programs that you've done?
I had my job for 22 years, but I worked in the schools for 21 years. My first performance was at a Wilson third grade class when my son was in third grade, and I think I performed it 687 times before I retired. Not all in Owatonna schools. In fact, I was in every school building in Steele County.
What's the importance? I mean, it's great that you get to be honored today because of the work that you've done. But why was it so important for you to go out and reach out to those kids?
Well, I feel recycling is important. I feel recycling is something that all of us can do, that we've got some big environmental problems today, and we've resolved some, but we've got bigger ones. And some we can't do an awful lot about. Fracking, maybe, is an example. But we certainly can recycle. And my feeling in 1991 when I got my job and now today is that most people really want to recycle. They just want it to be easy, number one, and they want to know what to do. So I thought that'd be a good idea. I also know kids are very influential with parents and grandparents, and going into the schools, I knew I wanted to go in the schools, but I didn't want to be just a talking head standing in front of a classroom. So I kind of invented the Trash Queen rap and had a drumbeat tape for me, and found a retired woman in Owatonna who made my cape for me out of soda pop cans, and I began it.
One of the things that in the program that they do is they ask some of the teachers to talk about some of their experiences. Can you think of an experience or a time with some of the children you worked with that kind of sticks out in your memory of their reaction to you, or maybe even something that's happened after? You know what I'm asking? Some sort of impact?
A lot. I can't tell you the number of grandparents that have come up to me. Usually it's in the spring after I've been in kids' classes saying, my grandson, my granddaughter came home and said I better start recycling because the trash queen said I had to. And then was not uncommon for me to be shopping at the grocery store, for instance, and I would hear little voices, I think that's the trash queen. Or they'd come up to me, the bold ones would say, I saw you at my school. And I'd say, oh, great, what school? And they'd tell me, and they'd say, do you remember me? Well, I saw about 1,500 kids a year, so honestly, I didn't. I never told a child that the only kids' names I remember were the bad ones. But sometimes I kind of thought about doing it.
It kind of works out that way. So
and I feel that by doing something interactive with the kids, I did the Trash Queen rap, but then we always did some other kind of activity related to recycling, that it made it memorable for the kids. I told the kids outright, go home and tell your parents about this, and you can teach them how to recycle. And I kept telling kids, I started with about 3-year-olds and said, if your 3-year-old can recycle, Grandma and Grandpa probably can too.
Hopefully. They say something about old dogs, but I don't think that's really true anyway. I don't think that's true. Well, congratulations. I know this is an honor that's well deserved, and I hope you enjoy your time tonight.
I'm going to have a great time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mary. And I just want to do a quick shout out to those 2 individuals again who were not able to make it tonight. We want to say congratulations to Mas Fukushima, thank you, who has been working so hard at helping keep our kids healthy through the PE program. He's retired now, and so we want to say thank you to him. Also, thank you to Shelley Goldberg. She started in 1998 at Willow Creek and has worked her way through Washington and Wilson, and she loves teaching the kids. She's passionate about reading, and I love this. She talks about the one thing that students said that really stands out to her is she said it happened every year inevitably, that slip of the tongue. They would be talking about tentacles, and the children would get the word mixed up with another word that they were learning about in their puberty units, and they wouldn't even know they said it. So she just laughs every time that would happen. So obviously Shelley has a really good sense of humor and loves what she does. And she says that one thing she wished she would have known before becoming a teacher is the training you really need. We should intern for a whole year so you can understand how many hats you wear. So we'd like to say from the Owatonna Today Club show, thank you to each teacher that has stepped forward, gave the sacrifice because it doesn't pay very well, and they've made a time and commitment to the students of our area. So thank you to them, and thank you to the OEA for putting on this beautiful banquet and making sure they understand that they are a valued member of our community. So thank you so much, and we will be right back right here on the Owatonna Today Show.
Mike.
And I'm Jake with Napa Auto Parts.
Napa has the know-how for all your automotive needs.
Napa is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
United Way of Steele County is all about a safety net in times of crisis.
A strong, safe, healthy community.
Advancing the common good.
Supporting all people in times of need.
Families have financial stability and independence.
Improving the health of community members.
Please join us and all Jostens employees by giving generously, advocating for a better quality of life, and volunteering your time to a partner agency. We all win when we
live united.
We are back. Thank you for staying with us. We do have some announcements we want to pass along of events going on around the area. Tomorrow is the deadline to register to apply for Toys for Tots on the family-to-family applications. They are available at the Owatonna Public Library, the Salvation Army, Steele County Clothesline, Food Shelf, Human Services, and Public Health. Again, tomorrow is the deadline to apply for your child and kids to have some of the toys on Toys for Tots. Also, the community is invited to a special Owatonna Hospital Healing Arts Program reception where you can meet the artists. They have all sorts of wonderful art on display out there. And that is tomorrow, the 19th, from 4:30 until 6 p.m., of course, at the new Owatonna Hospital site on 26th Street. Also, Work Steps at Work is going to be at the Elks Club for a luncheon coming up on November 20th. From 11:30 until 12 noon. There will be a presentation, from 11:30 until 12 noon is the lunch, and from noon until 1 p.m., Work Steps by Weber Physical Therapy will be presenting a presentation at 1 o'clock. So you want to make sure you get there in time for that. Also, the Owatonna Area Chamber of Commerce and Tourism is having their Promotions Committee Holiday Lighted Parade. It's a fun time in downtown Owatonna, Thursday, November 21st. Have your floats ready and lights on, and it'll be at 6 p.m. It's a fun time. You check in. The parade lineup at 5 o'clock, and it goes to Central Park. So that's always a great time, and we know the holiday season is coming. And also, the Salvation Army, they're planning their annual Kettle Kickoff coming up on Friday from 10 until 4 at the Salvation Army Thrift Store location. They'll be serving coffee, cider, and cookies, and it'll have door prizes. And they also ask that you sign up to be a bell ringer for that important event. And that is going to do it for our Monday show. We thank you for joining us. Please join us on Wednesday when we're going to be talking with Infants to Remember. They're having a fundraiser. And we're also we stopped out at the new Mexican restaurant on 18th Street. So we hope to see you back here then. For Leanne T, I'm Betty Johnson. This is the Owatonna Today Show.